Hello everybody, welcome back to a new episode of Sacred 2. This could actually be the last episode of this series. And that's because I know what's coming up. So we'll see where things end up. I don't think I will be able to get to level 75 here, which is a shame in a way. But it's also nice in a way because, yeah, after all, level 75 wasn't my main goal. My main goal was to get through this game. We are here in the Wastelands. We have the portal done. I don't have the resurrection monolith yet, for a very simple reason. We will be able to get them later. Also, this area is pretty straightforward, but there are some tricky areas coming up where we have to go slightly different as planned. Eventually we will end up somewhere over here. And since that area is so straightforward, it's why I think this may be the last episode.
There you are. You're definitely not too early. The battle has already begun. The troops of the Inquisitor have conquered the hill with the key mechanism. Lyoselath is currently trying to clear the area in front of the hill. He gave me the order to tell you to meet him on the other side of the battlefield. Good luck.
It's funny that they always are able to
I'm already on my way.
Get there before I did. So, new quest. New quest tells me go there. Pretty easy. Then, the quest tells me to go there. Still pretty easy, but you'll see what's going to happen soon enough. Because that's one of the things we will deal with quite often. Let's switch to the other. I think all of those tunnels are going around it.
Yeah, demons from hell with horns and wings. Been there, done that, got the tunic. The Dryad was better, will be engraved in your gravestone.
Now, that previous one is actually one I never heard. I like it. I absolutely like it. It's a very nice reference for a change. Also, there are
that wasn't so bad after all.
6 levels above me. 99 to 8. Okay, not for the time being, unless it's a unique part. Let's go. Okay, nothing here. This one is cleared. And here we go. And now we're going to have the real fun part. Because
and I'll give you another one at the same spot. Those are dangerous enemies. Maybe too dangerous.
Now, this is what was meant with the battle. I have to put, because like I said, a lot of this area, although it's looking straightforward, is still confusing every once in a while. That gate is closed, so first things first, heading out to that merchant. And we're going to have a lot of that wine in the upcoming hour.
I'm not far from the destination.
We thank the gods for another triumph.
The fate of a warrior.
At some point we will be able to get to the other side. But as you can see, we need to go there. The only way to do that is not even unlocked. So we have to go once again through the cave. Of course, this would be the easier option, but that didn't work. We will have lots of those fights, and every once in a while those guys who are on my side will actually get killed. They also don't come with me. As you can see.
Into the pit.
Especially against
That wasn't
demons.
so bad after all.
Not to mention, I've got those, so I have to switch weapons. Hang on a sec, there was something else. Is there something else in that corner? Just a dead end. Yeah, it's going around. Just like the previous cave. It was a dead end. Because of that T-energy pool over there. There's the merchant. And once again, shows another cave. No, wait, that was a spoiler, sorry.
Greetings.
those for the moment. Could use this one. Tactics, yeah, I could use it. But let's get that one. And let's get going. Eventually, like I said, this area will become somewhat more confusing. Because we have this, but there was also... Oh no, that's where... that's the other one where we didn't come from. So let's... which was broken. Broken bridge. With the aqueduct underneath. As you can see. I may be able to actually use my combo to teleport. I won't do that because it's not needed. Also, look what we have below here. That already shows something, right? And look what's happening below. That also shows something.
Stop bleeding. You're staining my clothes.
Well, it's not that bad. At least when it comes to bleeding. So, next cave. Pretty straightforward, like I said.
Demons belong to hell, not nature.
This is where the fun part really is. Because we are going down. So let's bring up the map. We are here at the moment. We need to go that way. I still don't know why those demons are here,
already.
but I think it has to do something. It's never really explained in the storyline. But I think it has something to do with that teen energy hub we're heading to.
Help! I'm hit!
That's the next part, and as you can see, things haven't been gone that well over here, in the past, that is. I mean, there's doors being smashed in, we see skeletons over here. Now I need to think.
What doesn't kill me makes me stronger.
I don't need this portal, but we need to go that way. And I don't think that way was past that merchant's. Oh well, let's check. So, as you can see, Big, don't do that. Not when I'm here, explaining and being tour guide. Those things were here to stop the dragons. After all, there was a big war going on between dragons and other beings. It's also possible, as you can see, that the demons were actually summoned because of this pit. Once again, that may require T energy. So let's head out to the merchants. We also see lots of references to what's happened in the desert regions. Scarabs, we saw the scorpions. Next merchants. Not that much this side. Wait. Did I just move back? Looks like it. Yes, I think I have to go down. Let's see. Or this way. Also, what we see here in the fights is basically something you see in a lot of movies. It takes multiple good guys to take out a single bad guy. Here we go again. Next.
One day, some nutty magician will screw up a ritual and flood this world with you demons.
Over 1,000,000. It's going to take a while. Even with 5k for a kill.
Life is but a moment. Death also
And a lot
is but
longer
another.
with close to 3k for a kill. I think this is one of the last parts of the quest for Temple Guardian.
I won't be able to win this fight without a curative watering place.
Same. That one's already dead. Now we are getting to the fun part.
How do you like that?
That fortress was the area where I always get lost. I always have to check 3 or 4 times before I actually get where I'm going. We're in that big woods right now.
Let me take a guess. Third spear or fourth already?
And the next spot is here. So what I need to do is go down, head this way. Shouldn't be too hard, trust me. Even in a straightforward area you can get lost. But we're able to do some sightseeing here, like wrecking corpses.
Let me take a guess. Third spear or fourth already? How do you like that?
And I have to take a left. Yep.
And he's gone. One less.
There's still something I need to be aware of.
And that, and that, and that!
That's this area. So because I'm already heading into the wrong direction. We have to go north. Good thing I got a compass. Bad thing I never look at it. This is what I meant. Now we have that bridge installed on the world map. This bridge. Which means this time I am heading in the right direction. But I am not there yet.
The fate of a warrior.
Because there's a very big chance that I'm actually going too far. Almost there, okay.
The next one won't be so gentle.
Got it. And we are done, and there's already a monster spawned. Go north. Cannot go north. Well, actually, I can. But I have to go to the west first.
Into the pit. This has to be a very special item.
Ignis magic. That's magic staff.
May your remains nourish nature. What do you call such a thing? And what does it do?
We call it a big iron. This is actually a nice staff for a fire mage. And I think I have been using it on my fire mage. Now we're getting those guys. So just make some light here, hang on. We start to see Temple Guardians now. This is one of the last portals. But the more Temple Guardians we start to see,
Does it hurt?
closer
That's
we're
the
going to
purpose
get.
of the exercise. The Dryad was better. Will be engraved in your gravestone.
The machine.
Another one has passed away. Into the pit.
Those ones are actually the most dangerous. Because they can use traps. This time I need that portal. Never use experience potions. Experience weapons is another thing. Health items giving extra hit points, never. Experience okay, but sometimes you out level yourself, which isn't good either. So that's the final approaching point. Let's go there.
Most people would rather die than think. In fact, they do so.
We had a set piece, and we have one of the employees.
I can't handle that.
Oh, I know I'm using the wrong button. So, here we go. Once again, we have scarabs. We're going to see some of the monsters we have seen in
You
previous
see,
episodes.
that wasn't so bad after all. A bunch of screws can't intimidate me.
Those things are really annoying. already moved over, but we have to take this portal. First, however, we're going to deal with some other things, just for fun.
You did well, my friend.
We know that I'm reaching endgame the moment we get the message popping up about saving.
It was a special treat for me.
And this is the inside of that machine. We're in the hub boss area. Almost. Vent fires are so annoying. We had a book. Kind of feels like a spaceship, by the way. It's not that.
A bunch of screws can't
Sort of
intimidate me.
shows a very sophisticated civilization. Build this, which is most likely one of the goals of the developers. As you can see, we had the Dragon Wars and we had Seraphim. In the original Sacred, it's actually explained where the Seraphim came from. This one is 2000 years before
Well,
the original
no
one.
hit points equals death. That's how this game works.
So in a way, that story isn't really needed. But this area and the war or better said, not the war, the results of that war, is what's mentioned in the first Sacred as the Dragon Wars, etc, etc. So there's always a reference to the other game.
This has to be a very special item.
The range sleeves, yep, set piece for
This has to be a very special
malicious
item.
totem, which is that one. So this is the Kabbalistic voodoo set piece. Let's go up. And now we're in the Great Machine. This is the hub, that's the last save point. And this is...
I am malfunctioning. I am mal...
How do you like that?
You're going to get those a lot. Because there's a lot of T energy leaking over here. Temple Guardians are immune. Scarabs aren't. So we will see lots of mutated giant scarabs popping up. I need to do this.
severely damaged.
At least part of this. Watch. Now I have to go to the logbook because it actually didn't show what happens. This is done. That's part. It's a bit of a shame that we don't see more of it. Could go around, by the way. And those guys are from the ice area. We will get them later. But it's a nice reference. I can't remember, that's one of the things, but I can't remember if those creatures were here from the start or added in Ice and Blood, because I've been doing the beta, so when the game was released I already started to see those creatures. I do know that we went pretty fast with from the common game to the beta game, so to what later would become Ice and Blood DLC area, so yeah. And this is my last save point. And that's
I've been waiting for
Leo's
you. You've done well, but that damn Inquisitor has always been one small step ahead. He's taken the hill already. Let's make our way up to him. Oh, if we have to fight against him, be careful. He has access to a nice bunch of magic tricks that make him almost invulnerable. I can interrupt him for a short time if necessary, but it's risky, so let's hope I don't need to. You ready?
If the gods favor us, we might be able to do it together.
Look, 200 souls. That's just the book. Just the weapon she was complaining about earlier. Also, poison fang. But I still need another lava jar. Okay, watch.
So, there they are. The old freak-loving rebel and his puppet on a string. Too lazy to fight the evils yourselves these days, are you, Lyosalath? And you've done well outracing us in our efforts to get the key. You've come close. Close enough to force me to come here in person and deal with you. But now is when we stop playing games. Give me the key, and I might consider granting you a quick death. No? Well then, I guess you're determined to suffer before joining this pile of dead meat. Kill her slowly.
Are you prepared to practice what you preach?
I am losing fire. Although his nature resistance,
Those are dangerous enemies.
his magic,
Maybe too dangerous.
ice, then fire should lose poison. Oh well.
All right, you win. Go and get your reward.
Okay. So he stands up to fall down again. We've got one piece of armor, one huge sword, and one pike. And a magic pearl 41.7. That's a good idea. Right, let's go.
May your
Keep paying
remains
attention.
nourish nature.
Aren't here yet. We have a lot of those damn plant fires to deal with. And this was the last safe area. No, wait, it isn't. New quest. Great machine. Open the gates with a key. Well, this means running around a lot. I can't open this. So what we need to do, because it doesn't show over here, and it doesn't show over here, is figuring out where to go. The good thing is, the closer I get, the better it is, because we're going to see it on the map, at least on the mini-map. And then we have a key. I need to get closer so I can give you a better look. That's the key. It's not a key, it's a switch. One switch. I will explore the entire area actually. That too has a reason. I think. No, not yet. I'm able to open one door right now. So basically what we have here is a circular area. I'm almost there. I will take that one in a bit. We have a circular area and that one is connected to another circular area with a second, and eventually we have a core area. So, as you can see, second circular area. There aren't any monsters here. That's why I keep babbling, because it's just running around and unlocking things. But the more I move and use the mini-map, the better it shows to you what it actually is. So that's why I keep babbling. As you can see, this is basically how the entire area looks. And to make it a little bit more complicated, the rooms are somewhat different. Except over here, surprisingly. Also, look, we have the first Guardian popping up. Now, that's a boss. Those are ads. And usually, there's the next nameless Guardian. Usually, I don't like fighting bosses and ads. In this game, it isn't that hard, because as you can see, that one is still invisible. But I am able to destroy those ads, or better said, those spawn points. As you can see, invisible. So each element, I can basically spoil that part. Each element will have a boss. Fire, ice, magic, poison. That also means I can switch to number 9. And as you can see, it loads up on the one I have to deal with, which isn't him. Here comes the very nice part. I can destroy the spawn points.
There he goes.
Even there is the boss. Now this is the whole thing. I have to make sure that this energy supply is depleted, because only then I'm able to hurt it. I can also lure it in here. And as long as I make sure that it isn't able to hit me, I can easily kill it. The reason I'm luring it inside the hallways is simple. It won't be able to replenish its key energy. It is doing lively, as you can see.
May your remains nourish nature.
So, one down.
This has to be a very special item.
Tom Velde, thunderous voice. No.
This has to be a very special item.
Level 80. Am I level fighting? No, it's
This
level 80.
has to be a very
because...
special item.
Yes, I know it's a very special item. It's level 80 because that's the closest one to the boss level. So, one down, 500,000 XP to go. Don't tell me I'm actually able to make it. Not him. So he got all fire, magic. That's the fire guardian. Okay. And where's my... there.
Even if I don't have a name for you, I'll beat you to death.
Now I have a problem. Because it wasn't updated. So it was actually showing the wrong boss. Stop moving towards him.
What kind of monster are you?
And that's boss number 2.
This has to be a very special item.
Leia's girth is set piece.
This has to be a very special item.
This is for the ranger. Now let's see if I'm able to destroy more of the portals.
Stop bleeding. You're staining my clothes.
Because all these portals are there to help the boss. I think we're going to do first one now. This is what we eventually have to destroy. I'm looking for the boss. Come on, spawn bugger. Hey! No, something is fighting me. Just didn't get this one. So one more boss. Let's check items first. Cleaver, aka axe, and quite a decent piece of armor. Level 76, okay, making more sense. Last boss.
I'm not far from the destination.
See, for a brief moment we saw things coming from here. And that is actually doing that shield thingy.
Turn to dust and become one with nature.
Which is why everybody was luring the bosses out. Because fight it, you have to destroy the shields, then you have to complete this point. And that's going over and over again. And done. One pistol we ain't gonna use. Offensive skills, no. This is useful. This is very useful. 20 life leads. That's a fixed number. So I'm always getting 20 life leads. Well, there was a glitch that you could destroy everything by killing that egg for one reason. But this is how it's to be done, and I'd say enjoy the scenery. Or at least, yep.
After eons of working, the big machine finally comes to rest. The T-energy in Ancaria dwindles away, and with it, all the horrors it once created. The price for Ancaria's salvation was high. Still, owing to your heroic deeds, this world may now look forward to a flourishing and peaceful future. Or, so everyone would like to think. However, that is another story.
And that's it, people. We did it. We defeated the boss. I don't need this. We've defeated the last bosses. So, what's next? Well, I want to do the same thing I did with the other sacred, which means I can load the character and we'll be ending up at Resurrection Point most likely. But I need that for the map. As you can see, quest completed, etc. No, great machine. There we got defeat object, etc. etc. But we have chapter 11. Now for chapter 11, I have to go north or south. If I do that, we have two regions, then I will be able to continue this for quite some time. However, I still have the underworld parts of the original Sacred to go. So, what I'm going to do is end this series for now. And next week I'm going to return to... No, what I am going to do right now is going to the Winged Harbor to give you an idea about what we're going to face over there. I didn't activate my buffs, so better do that. But this is Winged Harbor. This is the start of the Seraphim era. And this area is going to have some nice quests, some nice lines. As you can see, the whole area is looking a lot different. It's all like, well, sort of basalt clumps, I'd say. So that's what's going to be explored after I did Ice and Blood. Sorry, after I did the other sacreds. We have one quest, I won't activate it yet. So that's one thing. The other thing is over here, but the thing is I can't show you much because this area is below is still green before I'm actually able to enter this. So that's going to take a while. All of this, what does it mean? Well, for now we say goodbye to Sacred 2. And next week I will continue with Sacred Underworld. going back to my dwarf, going back to blast things with a cannon. When Underworld is done, we're going to return to Sacred 2 and play the Ice and Blood regions in a new playthrough. So everybody who was liking Sacred 2, thanks for watching. Well, everybody who didn't like it probably didn't watch it, but I mean more like everybody who hasn't played both versions and liked Sacred 2. Thanks for watching, and I hope to see you in the Underworld series. If not, I hope to see you again when I'm doing Ice and Blood. Everybody who likes Sacred in general, see you next week when I continue with Ice and Blood. For now, thank you for watching, have a good week, and I'll see you next time. Goodbye.